Hello everyone, it's me, Gilda Wabbit, and welcome back to another Wabbit Wuview of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars. I'm sorry that I was gone for 2 weeks. I realized when I was traveling that I cannot film and edit and do travel gigs. So in the future, we're gonna see if we can have a little video editor to help me out. But in the meantime, I'm back in Kentucky and I'm making more content for you. So let's get right into it, shall we? Latrice is back, and the girls are pissed, and honestly, so am I. Latrice is clearly an amazing drag queen, but is she amazing at Drag Race? There is a difference. But if she comes back just to be eliminated this episode, it will have all been a waste of time. Don't waste our time, Latrice. Don't waste it. RuPaul comes in a fabulous pink suit and announces that the challenge this week is going to be Queen of Clubs, where the girls have to team up to create their own club night. And I am super excited about this. Not every Drag Race challenge makes sense for a working drag queen like me, but this is a challenge that has skills that I use constantly, and I'm very excited to see these girls build an evening, promote a show, host it, and have a good time. The girls pair off, but they're an odd number, so Manila, Latrice, and Trinity team up as a trio, Naomi and Valentina team up as a duo, and Monique and Monet team up as a duo. The girls start kikiing, and right away Monique and Monet have an amazing idea for this black hole space-themed club, and I'm gagged because black hole is also a fucking amazing double entendre if you're of the queer variety. Valentina and Naomi are thinking, let's go with something fashion forward, let's pay homage to Studio 54, and Naomi says, what about Club 69? And then Valentina says, no, they're fashionable people, they wouldn't face each other, they'd face away, so it's Club 96. And I'm gagged at that reference. I think it's gonna be so fun. And Trinity, Manila, and Latrice decide to come up with The Hive, which is a bee-themed club. They all have these yellow and black outfits. Now this one I'm really interested in because a bee theme is very out of the ordinary for a club-style show. Can they pull it off? I'm very interested to see. The girls get to work, and clearly the team that has the best working relationship is Manila, Trinity, and Latrice. They are on it, they know what they're doing. Manila is a graphic designer, so the visuals are coming together. She's already got concepts sketched out. They are ready to go. Monique and Monet are also hustling hard. They're not quite as put together as Team Hive, but I think their black hole concept is gonna be really cool, and they have some amazing ideas. Now, the people who are making the best television, but are maybe not making the best club, are Valentina and Naomi. They are nuts. Valentina comes in dressed in this crazy outfit, then she gets on top of Naomi's shoulders to like paint the silver walls. The problem is that Naomi is the one putting in the real work, and Valentina's just fucking around. And that makes me nervous for them because I think they have a good idea, but if they can't execute it, it will not serve them well in the challenge. Finally, we get to the day when the girls have to host their events, and we're joined by guest judges Suzanne Barsh and Rita Ora, who both look amazing. We start at the black hole with Monique and Monet. In general, I think it looks pretty cool. I would say the execution is not amazing. Some of the visuals look a little cheap, but the girls look sickening. Both of them look brilliant, and the comedy is hilarious. I could watch Monique all day long. If you give that girl a microphone, I will sit there in that club and enjoy the shit out of myself. And the judges seem to be having a good time too. The only note that I will say is unrealistic is that no club would give them a budget to give away $100 for free like that. No one would, but Rita Ora takes it anyway. Club 96 is up next, and this one is struggling a little bit. The girls don't seem very well rehearsed. That's not exactly true. Naomi seems well rehearsed. Valentina seems to still be sort of improvising and to not know exactly where she's going. The club looks a little cheap. It looks like a basic bar that I would go into in Kentucky, you know, just like a silver disco ball and silver walls painted and like cheap little plastic glasses. I'm not very impressed. I will say, however, their little gag of Club 96, Club 96, Club 96 is really fucking funny. Also, they both look great, but Naomi especially looks exceptional. The nude of that dress, the way it matches her skin tone, the iridescence of the like clear plastic flowers, it's so good. It's so good. So I'm worried for Naomi because I think Valentina's really not doing a great job and she didn't put in the work, but I think it's gonna end up with both of them in the bottom two, and that is not good news. Finally, we get to Club Hive, and right off the bat, I can tell that this is an amazing event. The lighting is beautiful, the visuals are great, all of Manila's concepts and designs have totally paid off, the girls look brilliant, the jokes are fucking funny. I'm gagged that right the night of the season 11 announcement, Honey Davenport is announced, and then on television, there's an episode episode where there's a whole fucking honeybee-themed club. So weird. What a strange coincidence. But the girls are serving it. The only person who I think is struggling a little is Manila. Everyone else seems very relaxed and very calm, and she seems like she's trying really hard to be funny, and I wonder if it's because she spent most of the time designing and helping build the set, and the other girls were able to get more comfortable with the script. Either way, all of them are doing well, and I think this is the only club where Michelle looks like she's having a good time, so that is good news for them. They also have a really fun game planned. Trinity is a great hostess. And finally at the end, we get to the gag where they release the bees. Now this is good TV. I had a good time watching it, but I would not want that to be in an actual club. So I'm curious to see if that is points for them for creativity or points against them for not making like a usable club event there. Now you all, again, we just had the season 11 announcement and the runway is Plastique Fantastique. Plastique Tiara is here, Honey Davenport is here. Are any other girls gonna be here this evening? It is wild. But that means we're ready for the Wabbit one down of the one way. Woo! First up, Latrice, finally in something different, finally in something creative and new, unique. She came back with a fucking vengeance, y'all. She did good in the challenge. She looks amazing on the runway. Latrice, good for you, bitch. Manila comes out. I love the concept. I understand where she's going. It's obviously a well-made garment, but I'm not totally sold. I will say, however, her makeup is stunning. Trinity, amazing, exceptional. She looks rich. She looks expensive. I'm obsessed. Love it. Naomi, again, I have only liked one of her runways the whole season, and this is not one of them. I don't get it. I think it looks cheap compared to the other girls. I think it doesn't fit her very well. What are you doing, friend? Oh, Monet, bitch. Bitch. Listen, this girl has had talent for days since the jump, but on her first season was not able to show off as well because her runways kept bogging her down, and this season of All Stars, she is bringing look after look after look from head to toe, makeup, hair, costume. Oh, it's so good. I lived. Monique, I love the concept. I understand the Josephine Baker reference. I do not think the execution is great among the other girls. I mean, if I saw that in the club and she was wearing that, I'd be like, yeah, slay, work. But this is a Drag Race All-Stars runway, so I think that's gonna count against her. Valentina, I am totally sold on this look. I love that she keeps going to Miss Universe contestants. I think it's a great reference for her. I love the Barbie crotches out, like she looks like a doll with like the skirt cut off. I think it's so fabulous. From head to toe, I'm finding new things to enjoy. Love this look. The runways this week, despite the really cool theme, were all so different that I think it's really hard for me to give a golden carrot. However, I'm here and it's my job. So this week, I've decided that the golden carrot goes to Monet Exchange. That look was exceptional. I kept looking back. Every time the camera would cut to her, I was excited to see another detail. I was excited to see another angle. Bitch, you turned it. You better represent New York, motherfucker. Now we're at the judging, and honestly, when it comes to the judging, I essentially agree with everything that the judges are saying. I'm also really excited that Suzanne Barsh is here because I find her critiques and her commentary so interesting, and she is so good at giving advice that is usable for the kids, so that's really cool. Also, side note, I don't know what is going on with Trinity's laugh tonight, but I want that to be my ringtone right fucking now. The judges decide that Trinity and Latrice are the top two. This makes total sense to me. I think Manila feels a little maligned because so much of their winning challenge was about her design skills and her ability to pull off the vision. However, Latrice and Trinity were the ones who performed the best when it came to actually hosting the evening, so I understand why they're the winners. And when they go backstage, they let Manila know that they were like, we see you, we see your effort, thank you, you helped us win tonight, and that was really cool of them. The girls are gagged though because the bottom two is Valentina and Naomi. And this is so interesting because Valentina has been working all season to make alliances and say, I challenge you to keep me in the top, you know I'm fierce competition, blah, 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 blah. But also her track record is very hit or miss, up and down, up and down, up and down, whereas Naomi has been safe all season. So, will the girls pick somebody who's fierce competition but inconsistent, or will they pick somebody who is maybe a safer person to have on cast and is very consistent in what they deliver? The lip sync happens, and I have to ask, what the fuck is Trinity Taylor wearing? I'm hoping that this lip sync makes sense with this outfit because Latrice looks like she's ready just for like a regular throw it down lip sync, and Trinity is in this strange, painted, airbrushed old woman body. I don't understand. The song starts, and I still I don't get what Trinity's going for. I guess it's funny. I understand, like, playing a character, but it doesn't even make sense. Like, you know, when Shangela did it on All Stars, all of her weird gimmicks made sense for the song. It was cute. It was great. This one doesn't align with me. However, Latrice is turning it out and at the same time throwing a lot of side-eye at Trinity. Like, every time she turns to Trinity, she looks at her like, bitch, what are you doing? And now back to lip syncing. We get done with the lip sync and the judges agree with me that Latrice was the best lip syncer, and Latrice pulls out Valentina's lipstick. And I have to tell you all, this was such a dramatic moment. Like, you cannot write this shit. Latrice is like really upset. She flips up Valentina's lip sync. She's crying. RuPaul gasps in surprise, and then you can see Valentina start to cry and then compose herself. Oh God. That 5 seconds of TV got me so emotional, you all. It was so beautiful. But Valentina holds her head so high and she leaves saying, "Don't worry, I left with a crown on." I'm gagged. She was one of my favorite parts of the season. Now am I gonna enjoy watching next week? I have no idea. However, I'm still glad my girl Manila is still here. I'm glad that Monet and Monique did so well this week and Trinity did so well this week, and Latrice did not disappoint. So we have a lot to look forward to next week, and it is gonna be a good time. Let me know in the comments below what you all think. Let me know how you're feeling. Also, like, comment, subscribe, keep following me. You can follow me everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Venmo, Grindr, Grubhub, Ashley Madison, at Gilda Wabbit, or just go to gildawabbit.com. I'll be back next Wednesday with another video. Thank you all so much. Mwah, have a good night.